Zack Snyder's Justice League is finally here, and its journey to our screens is the stuff legends are made of. But does the finished product live up to the legend? If you're not afraid of spoilers, then throw on a red cape, clip on a utility belt, and find out. Snyder's 2013 Superman movie, Man of Steel, was intended to kickstart the DC movie universe. However, its mixed critical response and disappointing box office meant the series couldn't leap a tall building in a single bound without kicking off a few roof tiles. The follow-up, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, was critically mauled. Box office disappointment compounded by unreasonable studio expectations, executive interference and the unfortunate death of his daughter led to Zack Snyder quitting Justice League a year before completion. Joss Whedon was brought in to finish the film, and after reshoots, dodgy CG and editing with the finesse of Leatherface wearing a pair of oven mitts, movie history was made. But the internet is a dark and strange place, and fans of Snyder's work whispered about the existence of the mythical Snydercut. Fast forward 4 years, and after much fan activism and studio denial, the Snydercut is finally here. The plot revolves around 3 magical bullshit devices, or mother boxes, that alien invader Steppenwolf wants to secure so he can enslave humanity. So far, so Thanos, but luckily for Earth, Bruce Wayne and Diana Prince have been recruiting fellow metahumans to fight back. After getting their collective asses handed to them on their first mission, they quickly realise they're out of their depth and need the help of a certain Kryptonian. They bring Superman back from the dead and take another swipe at Steppenwolf, saving the day in a whirlwind of CG. Oh, and it takes 4 hours to tell the story. On paper, the film doesn't seem all that different from Whedon's theatrical version, but strangely this is a different movie, a more coherent movie, a more exciting movie. Where Whedon's edit was lifeless, Snyder's shots are expertly composed. The whole thing drips with style. Snyder constructs some impressive shots, dynamically posing our heroes like action figures. There's a lot of his trademark slow motion, including a particularly impressive bullet time sequence with Barry Allen saving Iris West from a car crash. Comparing the two releases is like listening to different versions of the same song. Zack Snyder's Justice League is like listening to Gunn's take of Word Up, while Whedon's is The Atrocity by Mel B. The additional runtime allows scenes to breathe a bit more. Steppenwolf isn't the cardboard cutout we saw before. He's given motivation, acting diabolically to earn his freedom from the even more dastardly Darkseid. Developing the Flash and Cyborg characters is also welcome, although both Ezra Miller and Fisher are the least charismatic of the main team. Jason Momoa, however, slips easily into the role of Aquaman and has the on-screen presence to stand equal to Affleck, Cavill and Gadot. Among the bombastic action, there are some nice quiet moments, such as Clark's return to Kansas and his reunion with Martha Kent. There's also some nice callbacks, not just to the Snyderverse but other hero films. The finale sees our team fail to prevent the mother boxes destroying the Earth until the Flash runs faster than light, reversing time and giving them a second chance to defeat Steppenwolf. I can't help but feel this echoes Christopher Reeve's Superman turning back time to save Lois Lane. So given we already have the theatrical cut, is Zack Snyder's version worth it? The answer is simple, yes. The Snyder Cut's been favourably received, most likely because we've already been disappointed in the theatrical cut. Anything that was marginally better was always going to be well received. The film is far from perfect, with questionable plot beats and overlong scenes in need of trimming, but overall it's a far more rounded movie. Enjoyment pretty much comes down to how much you like Snyder's style of movie making, but you cannot deny this is a story told with an authoritative voice, not a faltering whimper that panders to studio demands. It's a story with a purpose and seemed to have a firm grasp on what its next instalment would be. And though we'll likely never get to see the finale Snyder was building up to, I think fandom is richer for getting a glimpse of what could have been. But for now it ends with the Snyder Cut, proof that there is at least some truth behind legends.